What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I wanted to talk about quite a few fucking things today. The Antifa thing has been really going around. Donald Trump, President of the United States, has come out and is claiming that Antifa is a terror organization. There's a lot to kind of unpack there. I don't believe that's necessarily the case. I think it's a little bit ridiculous of him. There's been a lot of comparison between, Trump being a fascist, and I say that too, and I still believe that because I feel like he definitely meets the criteria. I know that most people are afraid of like simple Google searches and like, oh, read the AI overview. Oh, you just don't get it. You don't do enough research. I promise it's like you just do some surface level shit. You don't have to like deep dive into conspiracy theories. So Antifa is a left-wing anti-fascist and anti-racist political movement. It is sometimes described as highly decentralized array of autonomous groups in the United States. Now, what it means by decentralized array of autonomous groups, it means there's no leader. Antifa is literally a group that doesn't have a leader. I mean, I'm not like officially a part of any Antifa group or anything. I don't believe that I've ever come close to that, but I do consider myself anti-fascist. So like, why wouldn't I, like, to a degree, consider myself like on some surface level Antifa? So people would ask me, you're probably thinking, why do you think Trump is a fascist? Why do you think the administration is a fascist administration? It's fairly simple. Just surface level research, literally just a definition. Okay, I understand that the definition of fascism is difficult. It's hard to define. There's a lot of different factors and a lot of different opinions. Fascism is an authoritarian far-right political ideology defined by a dictatorial leader, aggressive nationalism, suppression of opposition, and tight control over all aspects of society. Now, before I even read the rest, I don't even need to read the rest of that. Literally, Trump does have those qualities because he has impeded on multiple amendments of our Constitution, which define our democracy. That's factual, especially recently with the Jimmy Kimmel show. Like, Jimmy Kimmel got fucking canceled. I never watched him. I don't care. But he got canceled. And her comments he made about the president of the United States, and then the people wanted him back, so he was reinstated. And his response to that was to threaten to sue ABC. Again, I completely get it. I understand. Like, oh, you just looked up a fucking image search of the, like, dude, surface level. Just this is literally the post on Truth Social that he made. I can't believe ABC fake news. He's an asshole, dude. Gave Jimmy Kimmel his job back. I mean, I'm a fucking asshole too, but don't hold higher standards to me than the fucking president of the United States. The White House was told by ABC, why did ABC contact the White House, that his show was canceled. Something happened between then and now because his audience is gone, which they're not. He had like the highest ratings that night of his return, and his talent was never there. Why would they want someone back who does so poorly, who's not funny, and who puts the network in jeopardy by playing 99% positive Democrat garbage? He's such a douchebag. Republicans will eat this shit up. Absolutely loving this. He is yet another arm of the DNC, and to the best of my knowledge, that would be a major illegal campaign contribution. What do you mean campaign contribution? He's a fucking comedian on a network on a night, like a night show, like talking about you. Like, it's literally just criticizing you. It's like a First Amendment right to criticize government. I think we're going to test ABC out on this. Let's see how we do. Last time I went after them, they gave me $60 million. This one sounds even more lucrative. So he says this one sounds even more lucrative. That literally means he's saying, oh, this next lawsuit. He's going to sue ABC just because they reinstated the Jimmy Kimmel show?
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them. And
before I even continue that, that's a factual statement, because before we even found out who the shooter was, before we even found out who he was, before he was literally caught, MAGA was like, it's a leftist, it's a lefty liberal. They literally started posting on X, major media outlets, senators, House representatives. People started posting, like fucking Matt Walsh, Ben Shapiro. They started posting about how liberals are evil and fucking the light. They tried everything they could to immediately blame liberals. That's a factual thing. So that's not even like fake news.
Doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They just started construction.
Okay, yeah, no, I know. He's talking about the ballroom. The ballroom's fucking stupid. Why are you even building a ballroom? Why do you need a ballroom? You're what? What the fuck is the point of the ballroom? Well, and every fucking MAGA person is gonna hop on this video and fucking type, and fucking go, the ballroom, blah blah blah. Someone's gonna make some dumb shit up. You're gonna be Beauty and the Beast, like you're gonna be fucking Belle holding on to your Beast Trump, fucking dancing with him. That's not even about Charlie Kirk, so I don't know how the fuck he got canceled over that. Yeah, how is that? How is that like a campaign contribution for the DNC? Like how he said, yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. All right, bring it back in real quick. Let's go back and revisit the definition of fascism that we had like up. I know again, very hard to define fascism with very numerous different opinions about it throughout history. But let's go back to what our definition currently is, that we have a general understanding with the Jimmy Kimmel shit and multiple other amendments. He's impeded on other amendments. I'm not going to sit here and detail every single thing Trump has ever done. That would take literally forever. I believe there was like over what I'm gonna paraphrase this because I have no idea. I think it was like 30,000 confirmed lies within his first term. Like, okay, there's literally so much we could sit here and talk about Trump for. And the reason what I really started getting into politics that really pissed me off, that really grinded my gears, was I watched a lot of crypto scam stuff. Like I watched a lot of CoffeeZilla. I watched a lot of like scammers getting owned. And when the Trump coin and Melania coin came, and we talked about the snipers and how that was literally effectively just another rug pull, like that was kind of my main catalyst as to why I just started fucking hating this guy. Like I hate Trump so much because he's a piece of shit. Like he can literally go out and scam his actual fan base and they'll still suck his dick. So I like to sit here and point this out. Dictatorial leader, absolutely. When you look at how he disrespects our democracy and decides to blatantly ignore rules and regulations in it, and he's even posted on True Social and Twitter multiple times about how we should like stop using some rules and regulations. And that's what he said for the 2020 election. It literally, back during the insurrection on Jan 6th, that was part of what he said about suspending rules and regulations. He literally said that. Aggressive nationalism. He's literally up there every day going, America, America, America. It's gay. Right? I'm bisexual. I've done gay stuff. It's gay. It's really gay. It's lame. It's unbelievably lame. It is like, I get it. You love your country. A country is its people. You should love your fucking neighbor. If you're such a good Christian, love thy neighbor. Give a shit about your community and the people around you, the people, even the people who are suffering mentally, the people who commit crimes. We have more people incarcerated per capita. We have so many people that we have thrown into our prisons. A lot of it was systemic. So yeah, the aggressive nationalism, like, of course you can love your country and shit, but don't be like ridiculous about it. It's not a fucking football team, bro. Dead ass. Like, it's cringe. I think it's so unbelievably cringe when people are like, USA, oh, like it's the dumbest shit. It's not a fucking soccer team. Like, what? It's so irresponsible. Like, it's so irresponsible. Suppression of opposition. What do you think he does constantly? He literally sent the National Guard to California after the governor had the situation under control. Both the governor and the mayor, nobody wanted the National Guard to be there. Nobody did. Even right now, he's fucking marching the National Guard into Portland. He's doing that right now. He even basically accidentally posted about how he's trying to hurry up and sue his political opponents. Absolutely tight control. Every single person in positions of power have to be mad at Republicans. They have to be loyal to Trump, but they have to say nice things about Trump. And he definitely doesn't have a small penis. It just, it's so unbelievable. It's so unbelievable. And something that fascism has done in the past is just completely demonize minority groups, like in Nazi Germany. It's hard to talk about, but they literally would go after gypsies. They'd go after Jewish people. They went after any form of immigrants. If you were not an Aryan race, if you were not Aryan, they did not like you. And they think for some reason that the people who want diversity don't want white people. Like what? What? Like, there are some people, very fucking rarely have I ever been treated like negatively about the color of my skin. It's happened. It's absolutely happened. But like, when? Like once or fucking twice on Facebook or something? Like, never to my face. If it was ever to my face, I'd be like low key mind blown. Like, wow, this person's fucking retarded. But like, what? What? But yet, all these major right wing conspiracy theorists are like, you know, we have to blame immigration for our economic shortcomings since they're taking all of our taxes and blah blah blah, even though they're still sending aid to Israel and doing all this fucking crazy shit with our money. And they're giving ICE a bigger budget than like I can't. Undocumented immigrants still pay taxes. They pay excise and sales taxes, right? I'm sure they do. It's even somehow I believe that they do pay income taxes. I'm not exactly sure how that works, because like how, in my opinion, I don't understand that yet. I have not researched that, but apparently they also pay some income taxes. So they pay sales taxes. They generate, undocumented immigrants have generated like over $90-something billion in the last like year, right? That's what was literally documented by the IRS, I believe. Like what? And then now we want to spend, of course, we're spending billions of dollars to go out into the street and deport them. And, you know, they're evil criminals. You're criminalizing human beings because they did a crime. Why aren't we doing that when normal citizens are committing crimes? When you're speeding, how come the cop doesn't pull you over and say, you're an illegal person now, you're going to fucking bumfuck to get thrown into a prison and we're gonna laugh at you, and like, what? An undocumented person illegally enters the country. That just makes them completely evil, and we need to throw them away. We need to send them to hell. You know, we need to fucking throw them into prison, get them out of here. But when anybody in the country gets like, or when a senator gets a DUI, or when anybody in the country does something like any kind of crime that's equally as harmless, like, oh, they don't have documentation, oh, they don't have a fucking piece of paper, like, who gives a shit? Sometimes I wish I could like deliberately just undocument myself, just like destroy my documentation. Sometimes I really do, because it's just so cringe. I fucking hate bureaucracy. I hate bureaucrats. Like, oh, I got this piece of paper, so now I could do this to you. That's what half of bureaucracy is. I'm not completely against bureaucracy. I have a prejudice against bureaucrats to a degree because of like house flippers. Like when I was a teenager or close, a little bit after adulthood, my childhood home, my parents got kicked out of it because of a house flipper that they were in for 20 years, and he just wanted to make the house better so they can move other people in, so that way they can make more money. It's so lame. Everything has to be like grind, more, infinite money glitch, right? Like we can't have infinite money in capitalism. That's so dumb. I just like I didn't have any games to play. I wasn't gonna sit here for like an hour and play a game. So I figured I would just sit here and talk for a little bit, because it's just easier to manage. It's a little bit easier to edit, and it would just be something I could poop out, even though it's something that I genuinely care about and wanted to like talk about and research. Like, I'm not saying I'm a part of a fucking terror organization, okay? And I the Antifa thing, I'm just anti-fascism. I don't get it. Why would you be pro-fascism? It just blows my mind. Anyway, if you're anti-fascism, then you are pro-fascism, and that's a fucking problem. See ya.
I seize and dreams will never look back, when treasure tales will fall on track. A fierce crew united, we rise